If you are passionate about military aviation and aircraft that made history, this video is for you. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and activate the notification bell so you won't miss any stories from the skies. The Avro Vulcan is one of the most iconic aircraft ever produced by the British aerospace industry. Designed during the tense years of the Cold War, the strategic bomber stood out not only for its size, but also for its unique delta-wing shape. Looking at the Vulcan, there was no doubt it was unlike anything else flying at the time. The Vulcan's origins date back to the end of World War II, when Britain sought a bomber capable of carrying nuclear weapons and penetrating deep into enemy territory. The result was a V-bomber program, which produced 3 aircraft: the Vickers Valiant, the Handley Page Victor, and of course, the Avro Vulcan. Among the 3, it was the Vulcan that shone the brightest, both for its futuristic design and its service longevity. Its delta-wing configuration was not just about aesthetics. It provided stability at high speeds and altitudes, crucial for survival in a world increasingly dominated by interceptors and sophisticated air defenses. With 4 Rolls-Royce Olympus engines, the Vulcan could reach altitudes above 15,000 meters and speeds close to Mach 1, an extraordinary feat for a bomber in the 1950s. When the Vulcan first took flight, its primary mission was to deliver Britain's nuclear deterrent. At the height of the Cold War, it was the spearhead of the United Kingdom's strategic power, ready to launch within minutes if a Soviet threat emerged. Pilots and crews trained constantly to minimize reaction times, aware that if the order ever came, they would carry the fate of millions on their wings. But the Vulcan was not just a weapon of destruction. It also represented a triumph of British engineering. Its avionics, navigation systems, and electronic capabilities were among the most advanced of the era, enabling long-range missions with high precision. Its large payload capacity also made it versatile, adaptable to different types of missions and weapons. As time passed, the Vulcan's role began to evolve. The rise of intercontinental ballistic missiles, ICBMs, made manned bombers less central to nuclear strategy. However, the Royal Air Force adapted the Vulcan for new roles, including conventional bombing and reconnaissance. It was in this context that the Vulcan wrote one of the most remarkable chapters of its history, Operation Black Buck. During the Falklands War in 1982, Britain faced an enormous logistical challenge, attacking Argentine targets from bases thousands of kilometers away. The Avro Vulcan, already considered a veteran nearing retirement, was brought back into action. The mission required multiple aerial refuelings, meticulous planning, and a highly skilled crew. Against all odds, the Vulcan took off from Ascension Island and flew over 12,000 kilometers to bomb the runway at Port Stanley. This operation not only demonstrated the Vulcan's capability, but also sent a clear message: British air power could reach anywhere. Despite the immense risks, Black Buck became one of the most audacious strategic bombing missions of the modern era. Even after its official retirement in 1984, the Vulcan continued to inspire. Several examples were preserved in museums, and one in particular, the famous Vulcan XH-558, remained airworthy until 2015. Its flights were eagerly awaited by aviation enthusiasts, who thrilled at the unmistakable roar of its engines and the imposing silhouette cutting across the sky. The Avro Vulcan represents more than just a bomber. It is a symbol of an age when the world lived under constant nuclear tension, but also a period when aerospace engineering dared to innovate boldly. Its delta wing continues to inspire generations of engineers and pilots, reminding us that sometimes design can be as powerful as function. Today, visitors to aviation museums in the United Kingdom can stand before the Vulcan's majestic presence. Grounded, it no longer carries bombs or embarks on secret missions, yet it still commands respect. To see it up close is to imagine life in a world divided between superpowers and to realize how aviation was always at the center of that global chessboard. The Vulcan's legacy lives not only in history books, but also in the memories of those who witnessed its power firsthand. A true guardian of British skies, a symbol of deterrence, and at the same time, a source of national pride.